I was a fan. I was like, man, ooh, that boy go right there. Like, and listen, like he put in work. And yes, rode that man coattail for sure.
We are continuing the celebration of 2006 champions and the championship itself with balling over here. That's what I remember. Ball from the corner, left corner. Was that in Memphis?
That was in Memphis.
James Posey, everybody. Jason Jackson. Does it feel like it's been 20 years or 40 years or 20 minutes? What's the best way to describe as you sit here now thinking back to 2005, 2006?
Feels like 20 minutes.
Yeah,
I mean,
right?
And I know time flies, but it just feels like we just won, you know what I'm saying, like a few minutes ago, you know, the feeling and excitement and what it meant, you know what I'm saying, individually and then as an organization and team-wise. So you just never seem to let that moment dim down or die.
We on top of the world. Love it. Who won it? Miami. The Heat.
You never have to. That's the best part about being a champion. Let's kind of put this all together for people that don't remember or weren't alive. By the way, we actually have Heat fans that are adults who weren't alive at that time. You were a part of, at that time, the largest transaction in the history of the association. How did it come to you? How did all that news come that there were these pieces that were headed to paradise, by the way, to be a part of what Pat Riley was trying to construct?
I guess it happened fast, you know what I'm saying, behind the scene work with my agent, Mark Broderstein. And then just that off season, just get a phone call saying, yeah, you're going to be traded to Miami and for the Heat. And it's going to be you and Jay Will. Right. And, you know, as a player, when you hear traded, you're like, dang, they don't want me? Mm-hmm. And then once it was the Heat, it was like, oh, okay. Right. It's about winning and an opportunity to win. They feel like I'm a piece that could help them get over the hump. And then you start feeling good. Like, okay, I really do have a chance to go play for something and to win a championship. So that was pretty much how things, for me, the thought process was. And just with the number of players, like you said, man, a part of that biggest trade, like I don't even know all the players, but it was a lot.
Yes, sir.
So
that's it. When you arrived, was there someone you connected with as you're getting to know this new roster? I liken it a lot to a quilt, that you guys were put together, but every piece seemed like it came from something else with a different structure, different background. So when you got here, was there someone you gravitated toward? You're like, I don't know them. I don't know how that'll go, but man, this is a cool relationship I'm developing.
It was fresh for everyone for the most part, but I guess Udonis, that was somebody that I connected to like right away. Yeah. And you know him, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Hard working, playing, and it's just sort of like, you know, we just connected that way, you know what I'm saying? The effort, energy, and basketball-wise, he helped me a lot. And then, of course, by him being here, he also helped me a lot move through the city and just show me a little bit of thing that Miami had to offer.
When you arrived and you were starting to connect with Coach Riley, was it an opinion that you developed as it went along, or did the legend of Pat kind of form everything that you were thinking and experiencing at the same time?
It formed, came in all ears because of his resume. So, again, being a part of that trade, he wanted me here and felt like, you know, being a piece that could help bring a championship here. So I'm all ears, working hard, doing everything, because that's the only thing I know. I haven't won. He's won everything. He's been in every situation, you know what I'm saying, basketball-wise. So that was, like I said, for me, I was still that student learning and everything. And you hear the things about, you know, his practices and, you know, his demand on players. And it's real, and I felt it, but I also embraced it as well. So I think it was a great experience, and if you don't know, like if you had the opportunity to, like I hope everybody took something from it.
So you're part of this huge deal. You're finding your way on this new roster. You figure out what Coach Riley is and wants from you. Let's have a little fun now. What was the craziest, funniest story from that run of 05-06 that you can share with us without anybody being upset with you? I want that story. That one right there. Whatever just crossed your mind.
No, it happened at practice for the most part. I think we might have lost a game or two, and he gives his whole little lecture spiel. And for us, this practice, we're doing wall sits. Oof. And so he's just pacing back and forth.
While you are holding the position.
Yes. So he's, I don't know, he's giving it to us, you know what I'm saying? But we're there in the wall sit situation. But another crazy one, the whole, body weight, and fat, all that stuff, right? So after practice, we would get on a bike. So we had the little things on, and it was like an 80-inch TV in front of the bikes. And so we got to do cardio after. And so he's just, pacing back and forth, and he'll look at the screen, and he'll just say, GP, pose, get it up. And he's just pacing like this, walking back and forth.
Well, on the screen is all the information.
Oh, yeah. So you can't cheat it. So he know if you're going hard or not. And, of course, it's some back talk a little bit, but it was just that, like, the man for being in shape, but then, like, he wasn't playing around.
Yeah. You could have hit that one. Your players today, like, have no idea. No idea.
No.
Yeah,
no.
We get to sound like old men. Talk to me about an important moment or an important game on the run up to the championship that most impacted you or you thought was most important for the team.
Well, I'm going to say just once we got to the finals, that game too, like you go down 0-2 and you just start thinking everything like,
I get it. The loss triggers.
First time being to the finals, we can't go out like this. What if we get swept? And it just had you like sort of doubting yourself a little bit, but also it made you sort of get yourself together for the next game. And like I say, we hear everybody talking, everybody on TV saying we're done. And then just to hear them preparing for a parade,
none of us will ever forget
that right there,
the parade planning.
That lit a little fire under us too, and we felt some type of way, and we was able to get our act together and pull it out.
How did playing for the Heat enhance, if not improve, your game? What do you feel like really popped once you came here and you were able to sustain?
It's the culture of winning and what it takes. You have to be a part of it. You think about basketball 24/7. And like I said, that's from the whole weight and body fat stuff, the conditioning part of it. Like you don't have a normal off season like a lot of people have. Like when you go vacation and just chill and think you're gonna ease into it, like it forces you to think about basketball 24/7. And back then, that was probably the most in shape I've been. Like I've never been out of shape, but it's a different type of in shape. Like it's everybody else type of shape, then it's the Heat in shape. You know what I'm saying? So, and I always say that like that right there is a big thing and was a big thing back then. So, and then just the whole preparation, like I said, it's just a focus, demanding and like to be great, winning habits, and everything's in preparation to win games and put yourself in a good position to win a championship at the end of the season.
How about your three-point shooting? You feel like it really spiked at that point?
Yeah, I mean, shooting a corner three, you know what I'm saying? Just having that opportunity, but it's also the trust. That we had guys on this team that we trusted each other.
Posey all day for three, got it!
Posey from downtown.
We saw the work that each guy put in, and for me, just that was my role. You know what I'm saying? To defend and shoot the three when available. So, Shaq passing out, D-Wade in the finals. That, man, you don't even understand. I couldn't make in that game. I couldn't make, and for D-Wade to trust me in that moment right there when he could have shot over three guys, he made that pass to me in the corner.
Wade kicks it out. Posey for three. Knocks it down. James Posey.
I made it.
Made that one.
I made that one, yes. So
Absolutely.
that trust right there, just speaks volume for, D-Wade, but also just like the trust that we had. And, we developed that all season long. But to do it on the biggest stage right there for me, that was big for me.
You took us there a couple times. Let's go ahead and get to it. Get to the playoffs. As you are heading into the second season, was there the belief, as you're starting it, that you could get to that thing at the end? Well, there it is right there.
It might have been some hesitation because it was new for a lot of us. Yeah. So, again, just being in that situation, those games, you also have to think about the season before you got there, what happened, and what did you want different this year is to win it all. So you have that little pressure as well. So just not knowing, but we just continue to work.
So as your game is becoming what you need it to be for this team, you get through the gauntlet of the 82. You run through the playoffs. Wasn't always easy, by the way, but you do get to the finals. Udonis gets a lot of credit for the work done on Dirk, but from time to time, you had to check that man too. Walk us through, first of all, your thought about that assignment, and then the work that was necessary to keep, at that point, one of the best players in the world from dominating in a way that would take them, up on stage and hoist a little earlier than they actually did.
No, it was, like I said, he did a great job, you know what I'm saying, even game planning wise, and that's just, who he is. Accepting that challenge he did, I did, our whole team did as well. So when he was tired, needed a break, whatever it was my opportunity to do, what I do as well, you know what I'm saying, within, our game plan. So we got the job done at the end of the day, right. You know what I'm saying? Ain't ducking no smoke, you know what I'm saying? So, that's the best player on their team. You just got to be great and make my presence felt. That, and one of the clips, that's all it was, make my presence felt, do my part, and that's what it was, just to try to wear him down so we was able to tag team him. And like I said, it worked. We won.
Yeah, you brought up the big three that you made. You brought up, we're talking about that defense and dealing with Dirk. What was your proudest moment for you personally in that finals run?
To win.
Come on.
To win. You think about, as a kid, seeing the finals on TV and not knowing all the blood, sweat, and tears you put in the game of basketball. And then, like I said, just that whole journey from college to make it to the NBA, to be on a team with a real chance to win a championship. Like, you think about all that, and I think right here, that's that picture right there.
Yeah,
that's all that emotion and feeling right there. Like, I did it, I made it, I won at the highest level, and it feels good. And you can't take it away. And that's just what it was. That right there, that's what it was about. Like, everything that I just went through to get to that moment. So, yeah.
You were front and center for one of the greatest finals performances an individual has ever had. When you were watching Dwyane Wade play or being alongside him play in those games, that laugh is it. That's the answer right there. That's the whole thing. Just walk us through what it was like watching that type of greatness on that stage.
I was a fan. I was like, man, ooh, that boy go right there. Like, and listen, he put in work. And yes, rode that man coattail for sure. Yeah. And so, just see it, shaking my head, dang, okay, all right, I got to focus back. You know what I'm saying? And just seeing him grow throughout that whole, that run, and then really have it on the biggest stage, man, it was pretty. It was pretty. It was pretty. That's
Still
what I
is,
mean.
by the way. Still is. Oh, yeah. How did your status change once you had the Larry O'Brien Trophy as a part of your resume?
I was a world champion. You know what I'm saying? Different. So now,
Right.
you know, when you won and you see champ say, "What's up, champ?" It was different. You know what I'm saying? And a little bit like, not that you forget about it, but then it's like reminded a little bit. And then like, I did win. You know what I'm saying? So you walk around your chest a little bit.
Right.
You know,
Sit people
you know
down.
what I'm
Tell
saying?
them stories.
Yeah. So I did this. Yeah, on the highest level. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't take it away. So that right there was, it was a weird transition, I guess. You know, adding that to my name and. You know, like being on the biggest stage too. You know, people on vacation and you're watching the finals and things like that. You know, traveling through the airport, people coming up and just saying, "What's up, champ? Congratulations! Oh, you did your thing, or whatever." Or remembering certain plays and things like that. And whether you're at dinner, walking through the airport, whatever, and you know, it felt good. And it just took a minute just to like soak in. Like, yeah, they're right. You know what I'm saying? I was a part of that. I did win. I'm a champ. Like, yeah, it was weird.
Okay. So 20 years later, clearly these are fond memories, but how do you reflect on that time in your life?
You know, one of the greatest moments that I have playing basketball at the highest level with a group of guys that was just determined to win. The fun that we had on these road trips that brought us together. Just you can't take that away. You know, the meetings that we had, the 41 meetings we had on the road, you know what I'm saying? Those moments and opportunities. And then, you know, when you see these guys in passing, you know what I'm saying? Just big hugs and, you know, it's that smile and just that look like, yo, we did something special. Yeah. And I appreciate you. And, you know, it was a ride for us.
Pat refers to you all the champions in Heat history, as forever men for a reason. It's the stuff you carry for the rest of your lives and beyond. Oh, yeah. Tell us about what's popping for those that are just listening and aren't watching visually. You have a T-shirt on. It says what's popping, and the O is, I believe, a popped kernel of corn.
Yes, it is.
Talk to me about it.
Yeah, this is my popcorn brand. Just launched probably, you know
let's
what
get
I'm
some.
saying, a couple months ago.
Congrats.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So, it's a story with it, and it just started back in college. Okay. And that's just over homework and just hanging with friends, just eating popcorn. And then
it's always been your favorite snack.
Yes.
Okay.
And so as one of my gifts to that championship team, I sent a box out. So everybody, so everybody has it. And it has 15 strong on the box.
That's
and
so good.
Everything. Yeah.
Congratulations on that, man.
No, thank you. I appreciate
Absolutely.
it. Appreciate it.
Thanks for the time with us.
Thanks for having me.